Morning, guys. Back again with another experience and with a new video, and also in my PJs and head tie. But yeah, still tired as hell. But as you know, we've got time. We're on lockdown. But yeah, I wanted to come on and talk about Tinder. There was this guy on there. Well, actually, let me just start with this. 3 days ago, I joined up with it. I'm sure many of you have used it on it or have heard about it. I joined up obviously because bored as hell. Need a few people to be yapping to and seeing what it's about after hearing people talk about it that much. So I wanted to experience it for myself, me being intrigued, the person I am. Oh, this sitting on it. Sorry, guys. So went on there, been talking to quite a few people, most probably about 22 to 25 people. There was this one guy in particular who was on there saying to me, oh, how he's going for a run, he's all about exercise, he doesn't do nothing naughty, he's Mr. Perfect, basically, there's nothing naughty in him. Okay, I said, all of us have something we're naughty at, or some sort of addiction. Do you have chocolate addiction, clothing addiction, drink, smoke? Do you know what I mean? He's like, no, nothing at all. I'm like, okay. And basically it was like, oh, I like wanking and all this and that and blah blah blah, but he didn't say this to me until after I gave him my number. He said that, and I'm like, okay, but yeah, anyway, carrying on now. After I gave him my number, and then he's like, oh, do you want to meet up? And I'm like, no, because we're on lockdown, and my safety is more important, and my kids, because I'm not going out to meet anybody, to catch anything, and then on top of that to bring it back to my kids. Hell no. That is way too important to me. Life is too precious for one bloody hookup, yet alone a date or whatever. And then he's there saying to me, oh, well, I'm right-handed and my right arm is going to be bigger than everything else now. It's going to be so muscly when you see me. I'm like, oh. So I've tried to cut it off now. And I've turned around and said to him, well, have a good day and everything like that, and blah blah, but I'm not coming to meet you. And then he's made a slight comment talking about mixed Indian mixed with black, and that they should have curly hair. I thought, what the hell? And that was like dun 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 for me. As you guys know, I had to give my opinion, and for me, I'm quite like straight up. I don't mix and blend my words. I say it how it is and how it comes out. And he did not like that. I said, at the end of the day, I said, I find it very silly of you to even say that and comment. Very narrow-minded, basically, and it was something along the lines of, I turned around and said to him, it's not about how you look, where you come from, or anything like that. I said, at the end of the day, you've got two black couples that gave birth to a white child with blonde hair, blue eyes, and it's in the newspaper. What? So they're supposed thingy. Do you know what I mean? He did not like it, started attacking me and all that sort of stuff, which is the truth though. Do you know what I mean? Because I had an ex-friend who had 4 kids. All 4 of them's come out with different hair. One's come out with like really long, straight hair, like a white person. Do you know what I mean? And afro hair and all that sort of stuff. And you're thinking to yourself, he's just so narrow-minded. It's ridiculous. And, I tell you, when I say, he did not like the fact that I turned him down, it was over then. I'll tell you that. He just started attacking me. He went in about my 4 kids, saying, oh, all you've got is your 4 kids, talking about how I'm a single mum, trying to fill that in why I'm on Tinder. Exactly. What stupidness. Hold up. Question mark. Ain't you on Tinder? Hold up. Question mark. Wasn't you the one running me down? Hold up. Question mark. Ain't you the one who keeps pestering me on bloody WhatsApp and Tinder and texting off my phone on text message? Crazy. Do you know what I mean? And I turned around and said to him, at least I've got my 4 kids. You want kids, you're old, and you don't even have kids. Do you know what I mean? You don't have any kids. So what's that saying about you then if you're mentioning about me? Yes, I've got my 4 kids. Yes, I'm not alone like you. And my kids are a damn arse blessing. I'm happy to have been able to experience kids. Do you know what I mean? I just find it so ridiculous and very childish of him. He even threw in, oh, I've got my own business. Do you know anything about me? Do you know how many certificates I've got? Do you know what I mean? Do you know I graduated? Do you even know if I'm single or not? No, you don't know. Because you did not take the time to get to know me or to even ask these questions. Do you know what I mean? All because I turned him down, he started to have a go. I just seriously find it ridiculous. Do you know what I mean? So ridiculous. Unbelievable. But yeah, I thought I would come on and talk to you guys about this because there's plenty of you who have gone through this as well. Plus, I like sharing my opinions and my experiences with you all. You know, I just find it pathetic that certain guys feel that we are vulnerable, that we're alone, when they don't even know where we come from, who we know, or what we can actually do. You know, there's even bloody honey traps. Who knows? You know, I could have set him up if I wanted to. Do you know what I mean? But I ain't pathetic and stupid like him after he's there making threats, saying that he's going to come round. Oh, and that he knows somebody I know. I've just moved here, honey. I don't know no one here. And on top of that, nobody has been to my house. So how the hell are you going to turn up with somebody that knows me and that's been to my house? Nobody's been to my house. Ridiculous. But yeah, he tried that on me as well because he's most probably met so many girls he's known around the area. I don't know. I don't care. That's his life. You know, but I ain't coming on there to paint the same guys with the same brush because everybody's different. Everybody's an individual. Do you know what I mean? And don't believe in that because I believe people out there on Tinder has like morals and, you know, knowledge. Ain't silly. You know, they got principles about them. They know how to actually speak to a woman and treat a woman properly, you know, as friends or partners or what booty calls, dating, whatever you want to call it. You know, I don't believe they're like this guy that's so, I don't know even what to call him, but I just found it very pathetic that there's still certain guys out there that would not allow a woman a right to actually decline them, especially at these times, you know, where we're in lockdown and quarantine. I just find it disgusting. And then he's turned around and said to me, well, I fuck a lot of guys. You know, I mean, females that he does with a lot of females. Do you know what I mean? And that's what he's on there for because that's what he likes doing. Fine, that's your opinion. You know, I'm not going to have a go at him for that anyway. But for me, it's not me. I'm not coming on there for that. I'm coming on there to socialise and to just talk to, you know, other adults, if that makes sense, and see what it's about. You know, so, yeah, I just found it quite ridiculous. And then he's boasting about that. It's nothing to be boasting about. Nothing to be boasting about that you're a man whore. Wow, big deal, you're a man whore. Okay, boast about it. But yet, he also wanted to say to me, oh, I'm a whore as well. Do you know what I mean? And that my pictures look like this, my pictures look like that. But my pictures didn't look like that when you was the one who was attracted to me. My pictures didn't look like that when you was the one who was running me down. Do you know what I mean? To actually get something from me, you know. But as soon as you decline a man, that's when they want to throw all these stupid comments at you to put you down and to make you look away, and, you know, to insult you, and yeah, just try and make you look shit. But honey, you don't realize where I come from, or what I've had to deal with in life. This has not got to me in the slightest. Do you know what I mean? You know, I've dealt with bigger and worse men than you. Do you know what I mean? That doesn't mean anything. But I thought I would come on here and let you guys know once again what I've just experienced and how I've dealt with it, which doesn't really need dealing with, because I just find it ridiculous. It's very silly and pathetic, you know. But I still thought I had the need to come on and share my experience with you guys and to see. But I've screenshotted his face anyway, and I've got all the messages that he sent via WhatsApp and text, you know, which I advise you guys as well, which, you know, already I'm always going to put in my advice to you guys, you know, to support you lot, is to basically save everything, whether it's from a friend, online people, as in hate crime, all that sort of stuff. Wait there, guys. He also said he's going to get my YouTube channel taken down, and that he's going to let everybody complain about my YouTube videos. He's even stooped that low to say that too. There's so much more stuff he said, but oh boy, it's just ridiculous to even mention. But yeah, that's another thing that was outstanding that he said, which was ridiculous. But anyway, going back to that, is make sure you keep everything, even if it's from a abusive ex, you know, a dating partner, whatever it is, those things that I've mentioned just now, like friends, you know, enemies, whatever that's harassing you, texting you, make sure you save them. Do not delete them, because it will come back and it will bite them, and it will either put them in prison or win the case if you're in court or whatever. So just make sure you save them and you keep them for evidence, which I have done with him. So if anything happens, I've got the evidence to prove it. He also didn't like the fact that my man was ringing him. He did not like that. When he heard a man was calling, did not like that. So yeah, he can carry on being a coward, you know, and trying to harass females. You know, he's just petty, basically. He's very, very petty. But yeah, I thought I'll come back on here and let you guys see and hear what was going on and everything. So make sure you do that, okay, guys? And I shall speak to you. Can't really think of anything else. I was thinking in my head what else to say to you guys, but I can't really think of anything else. But I would just say, be wary of who you actually give your number to, and learn from your mistakes, and make sure you save all the evidence and screenshot pictures as well. Make sure you screenshot pictures, so that way you've got that as identification too. So make sure you do that too. And I ain't even going to give his name. As I said, he's pathetic, but I wish I could, you know, just to warn you other females out there if you do come across him, you know. But he's not worth my time. Do you know what I mean? It's just one incident, you know, that's happened. So I'm just going to leave it as that and not bother. So yes, that's me. Out.